Have you ever wondered how scientists can determine the formula of a compound just from its composition? For example, if a compound contains carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, how do we figure out its formula? That's exactly what you'll learn in this video. We'll understand empirical formula and molecular formula in the simplest way possible and solve numerical questions step by step. Let's begin. Hello everyone and welcome to LearnX Verse. What is an empirical formula? The empirical formula tells us the simplest whole number ratio of atoms in a compound. For example, consider glucose, C6H12O6. If we divide all the subscripts by 6, we get CH2O. This is the empirical formula because it represents the simplest ratio of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. Notice that CH2O does not tell us the actual number of atoms in a molecule. It only tells us the ratio. What is a molecular formula? The molecular formula shows the actual number of atoms present in one molecule. For glucose, C6H12O6. This is the molecular formula. So remember, empirical formula implies simplest ratio. Molecular formula implies actual number of atoms. How do we find an empirical formula? Let's solve a question. A compound contains 40.0% carbon, 6.7% hydrogen, and 53.3% oxygen. Find its empirical formula. Now, whenever percentages are given, the first thing I do is assume that I have 100 grams of the compound. Why? Because percentages instantly become grams. Now let's make a table. In the first row, write the element names present in the question: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. In the second row, write the percentage composition, which also represents the mass in grams. So for carbon, write 40.0 grams. For hydrogen, write 6.7 grams. And for oxygen, 53.3 grams. Now, in the third row, we will find the number of moles. Remember, the formula for moles is given mass divided by molar mass. For carbon, the given mass is 40 grams, and the molar mass of a carbon atom is 12 grams per mole. So 40.0 divided by 12 gives 3.33 moles. For hydrogen, the given mass is 6.7 grams, and the molar mass of a hydrogen atom is 1 gram per mole. So 6.7 divided by 1 gives 6.7 moles. For oxygen, the given mass is 53.3 grams, and the molar mass of an oxygen atom is 16 grams per mole. So 53.3 divided by 16 gives 3.33 moles. Now, in the fourth row, we will find the simplest whole number ratio. To do that, we first look for the smallest value in the moles row. Here, 3.33 is the smallest value. So now we will divide all the mole values by 3.33. For carbon, 3.33 divided by 3.33 equals 1. For hydrogen, 6.7 divided by 3.33 equals 2. For oxygen, 3.33 divided by 3.33 equals 1. This gives us the ratio: 1 to 2 to 1. Finally, write the formula using these ratios: 1 carbon atom, 2 hydrogen atoms, and 1 oxygen atom. Therefore, the empirical formula is CH2O. And that's our answer. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep practicing questions and this concept will become super easy for you. If you'd like a full video on this topic with more practice questions, let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.